Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a special announcement video for Kottabos Games, where today I'm here to announce that I have created a Patreon campaign, which, assuming that I actually did everything correctly, hopefully will be up and running by the time this video goes live. We'll have to see. But I actually gotta be honest with you guys, I really never thought I'd be creating something like a Patreon campaign, which, that being said, I also never really thought that this channel would become what it has today. I know I've said it plenty of times in the past in a couple of different videos, but you know, I originally started this channel as a hobby, and I really never thought I'd have any more than just a couple of thousand subscribers watching me play, because that's all it was to me, and all it is to me now is my hobby, and it's something I do in what little spare time I have. But over the course of the past year, the channel has really grown a lot, and really actually about a year and a half or so that it's really seen its big growth, and I have absolutely loved that, and I really want to give back more to the community as a thank you for that growth, and also spend more time on the channel to make it even better for you guys. I'd like to make better quality content. I'd like to make more content, but the problem is that fact that it's still, in my mind, has to be considered a hobby because, oh, frankly, again, I have no other time in my life to make things for the channel. I have a full-time day job, I have my personal life, and I also do have something I don't know if I've ever talked about in any of the videos, and that's a small freelance consulting work that I do on occasion. And all these things combined will take up a fair chunk of my life, and so the reason why I've decided to start the Patreon page is to, over time, hopefully, replace that freelance consulting work that I do. I don't do it too much, and it would free up a good few hours during the week that I could do additional things for the channel, and so what I'm wanting to start to do is transition from doing that all the time to doing more with Kottabos Games. And to that end, we have the Patreon page here, and we have the different goals for the campaign. Now, the first goal is at $250, and if I can make that, I can spend a little bit less time with my freelance work, and with that, be able to spend a bit more time on my videos, and also do for you guys a new semi-regular series of a Q&A series. And the idea behind it is that those of you who can be patrons, you guys get to ask the questions, and I'll of course answer them, assuming that they're not too wild or crazy. And I think that that'd be a good thing, just to get things started. Now, at about $500, that would mean that I would spend about half as much time doing my freelance work, and half that new additional time that I now have to actually spend more time doing streaming. I'd like to do another stream during the week on Wednesday nights. I don't know what game in the world that I would play, but I'd probably get the input from my new patron community on as to what they'd like to see. And so we'd have that Wednesday nights, an additional night per week. You guys get to see a stream, interact with me in chat, etc. Now, at $750, which is the next goal, again, I'd spend a little bit less time doing my freelance work and more time with the channel, and this time specifically to actually do a new weekly series. Now, I'm not entirely sure on this yet, but I'm thinking that it would be a series involving some form of a free-to-play MMO. And my reasoning for that is because what the final sort of goal is, at $1,000, that would mean that I could completely ditch my freelance work and go full on into all this new time for the channel. And with it, I'd like to do a monthly community game time where I get together with my patrons in a free-to-play MMO, and we play together. We all come together as a community, and you guys can interact with other fans and myself, and we can have fun in a in a game. And I really think that that's a cool thing. It's something I've actually wanted to do for ages now, but again, just haven't had the time. And with this, we would. And I really look forward to that. I'd love to spend some time, you know, playing around with you guys in games, interacting with you more. And now, as for those of you who can be patrons, which, you know, if you can, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I've added in sort of 2 reward tiers. If all you can give is just a simple $1 per month, that is awesome. And with that, you'll get access to the Patreon backend, so you can see the Patreon private posts. And in there, I'll put interesting stuff happening with the channel, potential new series, things like that, as well as questions and polls, and that's how you guys would ask the questions for the Q&A. But also, you'd get access to an interesting new thing on the channel. I am starting, for everyone who's involved with Kottabos Games, a new Discord server. I've been meaning to do this for a little while now, again, as another way for us to come together as a community and interact with one another. But those patrons would get access to a special patron-only channel within the Discord, and that's probably where I'll spend most of my time because, of course, well, you guys are helping be my patrons, so yeah, I'm probably going to talk to you a bit more. And of course, if we do get up to the $1,000 mark where I'm playing these games with you guys, through the Discord is also how we'll interact and do VoIP for those games. And I think that's a very cool thing. Now, Discord information is going to be in the description of this video and for all videos moving forward, so anyone, if you're a patron or not, can jump on there and hopefully, you know, interact with other fans in the Discord. Now, as for the, back to the rewards, I guess. The next tier after $1, if you can give more than $1, if you can give at least 5, my next reward is that you get to be a part of one of my games. Now, not you yourself, but rather your name, and the sort of example I gave on there is with my current Crusader King series. Whenever I have a new Morrow who becomes a part of the family, I'm gonna name them after you. So if you can donate at least $5, you're going to become, or at least your name is going to become a part of one of my series. So in Crusader Kings or future EU4 videos, yeah, you very well may have the potential for a character with your name to stab me in the back. And hey, that's a fun thing. And of course, you'll also get access to the Discord, a patron, and all of that. I couldn't think of any other rewards, I'll be honest. If you guys have any cool ideas, though, definitely tell me, and you know, I'll consider them. And I really do hope that any of you guys out there who can afford to be a patron, that you look into it, and hopefully if you can donate, that you do, because again, I'd love to spend more time on this channel, not just for myself because I think it's fun, because hey, it is fun, but also for all of you guys, so I can give you more, better content, and interact with you more as a community, as that's something I'd really love to see. But yeah, that's really all I have to talk about on this. I'm sure I could probably ramble on for another half hour with various things in pertaining to it, but I think it's a good place to end to make this not quite so long. But yes, do go check out the Patreon page. If you can give, please do. And if you can't, oh well, I mean, no, can't really say anything about that now, can I? If you can't, you can't. But I do thank all of you guys who have been subscribers, whether you're a patron or not. I love every one of you because you've helped make the channel what it is today. I thank all of you guys. That's all I have for today, so thank you. I hope you do come back for whatever the next video is. And yeah, have a good one, my friends.